He wakes up at 5:12 a.m., no snooze, cold shower, 45 minutes at the gym, macros tracked, podcast on discipline, 1.5 times speed. By 8:30, he's ahead. Inbox at 0. Slack replied. Side hustle dashboard open. Investment portfolio checked. He is executing perfectly. 3 years ago, he promised himself he would become disciplined. He did. And yet, his rent went up, his workload doubled, his company announced organizational restructuring. Translation: half the department is replaceable. He did everything right. So why does it still feel like the system is winning? That's the moment discipline stops working. Not because you got weaker, but because discipline was built for stability, and you're living in volatility. Discipline made sense in a linear world. You traded time for money. You stayed loyal. You climbed visible ladders. Effort compounded because the structure stayed still. If you worked harder this year than last year, you moved forward. But today, the structure shifts faster than your effort. Industries collapse in months. AI replaces entire workflows overnight. Careers pivot quarterly. You're trying to apply industrial-age discipline inside an algorithmic economy. And that mismatch is exhausting. Modern systems don't reward effort. They reward leverage. One piece of code scales to millions. One creator reaches more people than a corporation did in 1995. One distribution channel beats a decade of grinding locally. Discipline optimizes labor, but labor doesn't scale. Leverage does. Ownership does. Equity does. Distribution does. Optionality does. You can be the most disciplined employee in the building and still be structurally replaceable. That's not pessimism. That's incentive design. Discipline amplifies direction. It does not choose it. If you point discipline at a declining industry, a company that offers no equity, a career you chose out of fear, you don't get ahead. You just get there faster. And the higher you climb, the harder it becomes to admit you climbed the wrong ladder. In the past, work ended at 5 p.m. Now it lives in your pocket. Slack, market volatility, AI headlines, layoff rumors, endless productivity advice. Your nervous system never exits performance mode. Discipline becomes constant suppression. Don't scroll. Don't eat that. Don't relax. Do more. Optimize more. Improve more. Eventually, your body pushes back. Not because you lack grit, but because you lack recovery and meaning. Modern workplaces reward visibility over value, responsiveness over results, availability over leverage. So you become extremely good at being busy. You look productive. You feel drained. Nothing compounds. That's not laziness. That's misaligned incentives. And no amount of willpower fixes a misaligned system. Here's the uncomfortable truth. The more disciplined you become inside a system that doesn't compound in your favor, the more efficiently you burn yourself out. You are not tired from effort. You are tired from misdirection. And that resistance you feel? That's not weakness. That's your nervous system refusing to invest in a future it doesn't believe in. Culture responds with, wake up earlier, grind harder, hustle more. But motivation cannot fix structural misalignment. More discipline inside the wrong game just makes you better at losing. The real question isn't, how can I optimize my routine? It's this: what game am I optimizing for? Because discipline without strategic positioning is just controlled exhaustion. Discipline isn't dead. It needs upgrading. Old discipline was about obedience. New discipline is about authorship. Instead of asking, What habit should I add? Ask, what game am I no longer playing? What exposure am I cutting? What ladder am I stepping off? Subtraction creates clarity. Clarity creates asymmetry. Asymmetry creates leverage. And leverage restores energy. If you want discipline to work again, do this. Run a leverage audit. List everything you do weekly. Circle what compounds over time. Cross out what resets to 0 every Monday. If most of your effort resets, you are optimizing labor, not leverage. Create a no list. Not goals, refusals. No meetings without agenda. No optimization of things that don't scale. No commitments that offer zero ownership. Boundaries create structure. Structure gives discipline direction. Define your exit vector. Not your dream life, your escape trajectory. What skills increase optionality? What assets reduce dependency? What positioning gives you negotiation power? Discipline becomes powerful again when it serves independence, not compliance. Discipline is not broken. It's outdated in its original form. It was built to make you efficient inside someone else's machine. But the modern world doesn't reward efficiency alone. It rewards positioning. And the moment you stop asking, how do I push harder? And start asking, what system am I participating in? Everything changes. Energy returns. Clarity sharpens. Discipline stops feeling heavy because now it's aligned. You don't need more willpower. You need better positioning. This isn't about comfort. It's about authorship.